All right. Hello and welcome. Guess what we're going to do today? Because I've got a big knife and I got a big zucchini. We're going to seed harvest. So to start with, I'm going to make sure you guys are still in frame. We are going to make it a little easier on me. Chop off the top. And then we're going to chop all the way down in half. Now, this zucchini is probably still a little young for the seeds to be mature enough to grow anything for next season. But we're going to find out next season. If that is the case, we'll try again next year. Ooh, look at that. Now, I know we see a lot of half seeds in here, but did I bring a spoon? But I didn't. I will be right back, dears. Here comes the dog. I'm coming. And I'm back. Alright, so got a little plate here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the plate in frame. Zucchini on the plate. Scrape it down. And we got some more up here. And a little bit more on the sides. Scrape all that out, and you have hollowed out zucchini half. So then what you're going to want to do is take all of that, and this lid has holes in it. I'll explain that in a minute. And you're going to put it right in this jar. Yep, just all of it in the jar that y'all can't see. Just shove it all in there. It's a pretty full jar. Didn't think we were going to get that much. Alright, and then the other half. No, I want the flat end down. I was thinking I would try to do it the other way, but I think if I did it the other way, it would just slip all over the place. You just, I used to do this with spaghetti squash as a kid. And my mom can confirm or deny it's given the spaghetti squash because I was always so particular about getting all of the seeds out. So looking at all this seed harvesting that I'm doing reminds me one time we tried to make a compost pile and we buried the guts of a acorn squash, like this part, and we buried it right out by the clothesline that used to be in the backyard, and it grew an acorn squash. And we were like, what do we do with this now? I can't remember if we ate it or if it went bad. It was pretty neat. That was one of the first things that got me into gardening, other than digging up dandelions at my grandparents' house. My dad was my stepdad, but I call him my dad. Did a lot of growing fruits and vegetables at his house. In fact, mom and him have a garden right now, which is all like blackberries and stuff like that. And it's really neat. I like going out there. And that's pretty much a goal of mine at some point, is to do that. But anyway, seed rendering. So you're gonna put the lid on. I know my lid has holes, but that's just in case I need to rinse or anything like that, or I need to add water. You're gonna let this sit for 3 days. The reason being is because the seeds have Yes, ma'am. Everybody needs to know that you're under the table, Coda. Anyway, the seeds have a coating on them that if you don't... You silly dog. If you don't ferment and break down the coating, then they are less likely to germinate. So we're going to let this sit for 3 days, and we'll come back to it and see how it's doing. Sorry, guys. It's been a full week and it's not ready. I know it looks super gross, but it's not ready. So I guess you're only gonna get like a 6 or 7 minute video this time. Hope you guys have a good week, though. We'll revisit it next week. I promise. Have a good week, guys.